So just to recap on keyword research, the stages you need to go through, you need to generate a long list of keywords using seed keywords. Use tools such as Google Keyword Planner to find keywords, analyze those keywords and organize them into topics, and then decide what your primary and secondary keywords are for the page. The next step is studying the search intent. Deciding the sort of content that best answers the searcher's question is vital when creating content. Options, for example, include informational blog articles, products, or category pages. For some keywords, it's obvious what kind of content to create. For example, you would not make a product page for how to optimize Amazon listings because searchers are looking for a tutorial. However, the picture is less clear for phrases like Arabica coffee. Do searchers want information about coffee beans, or are they looking to make a purchase? By searching for keywords around your topic, you can find the kind of content which Google promotes for those queries. This is the kind of content you need to be creating. So for the Arabica coffee example, I've just done a search for Arabica coffee, and we can see that is a product page, information page, local search results, product, information page. So for this search, you could create either kind of content. However, if we search for pram, these are all category pages. So you want to be creating category pages for these kind of products. So you want to be optimizing your category pages to appear high for those kind of search terms. For best results, it's important you create unique, high-quality content. The web is full of low-quality content or content that was copied from other sources. This is known as duplicate content. To make your content stand out, it must be high quality. You must take time to create compelling content that adds value to your site and to your users. Examples of where you can create unique content are comprehensive guides. Long articles provide a valuable topic resource and will naturally attract links. Original research, opinion pieces would add fresh perspectives and also a helpful resource, so for example a template or a cheat sheet. For example, if we do a search for on-page SEO, if we look at the top result, this is a resource page, which is a very long article. It's got you can see lots and lots and lots of content, well laid out, lots of images. They've taken a long time to do this article. It's a very high quality resource, which has naturally attracted incoming links and therefore has naturally risen to the top of the rankings. It's very, very competitive out there to get the highest ranks for competitive terms, and these guys have got there by just having the very best quality content. Like any document, your content should be well structured using formatting to improve readability and scanning. Formatting includes headings and subheadings. So in this example here, if you just got text on the page, very hard to skim. If it's broken up with different titles, it's much easier for both the user and for the search engines to read. So this would be your H1 tag, and then you would have an H2 tag, which would be fruits, and then under fruits would be apple and oranges, and then another H2 tag, which is vegetables, and then carrots would be your H3 tag. As you can see, breaking down your topic into subtopics aids readability. Visitors to your page will find it easier to understand the page and will find the information they need. Furthermore, a clear heading structure makes it easier for search engines to decipher what is important in your article by looking at the headings. Other types of useful page formatting include bullet points and ordered lists. When creating content, you should make good use of both internal and external linking. Internal links are links between pages within the same site. They're an important part of on-page SEO for several reasons. They help search engines understand your site's structure. They allow Google crawlers to discover new pages by navigating the site. They indicate to Google that the link to page is valuable, and they help users navigate your website. When writing new content, create a list of related content you have written and link to these from within the text. For example, if you already have a blog post about optimizing Amazon listings, it would be a good idea to link to it from a piece about running Amazon paid search campaigns. You should also update your existing pages when publishing new articles. External links to related pages help Google understand your page's topic. It also shows Google that your page is the hub of quality info. Visual assets such as images and infographics increase user engagement, i.e. visitors stay on your page longer. They also break up your page and make it more readable. A recent study found that articles with 7 or more photos receive 116% more organic traffic than those without. They also found that articles with at least one video attract 83% more traffic, and articles with 3 videos attract 55% more backlinks. Returning to this article about on-page SEO, which we looked at earlier, let's just look at the features they use. So they've broken up the page with lots of titles. You'll notice also that it's broken up into paragraphs. Titles, they've bolded some of the important points there as well. Infographic. They've also used a numbered list here. Lots and lots and lots of images. That's an internal link. That's an internal link. That's an internal link. They've also got an unordered list there. Lots of internal links there. So you can see they've used all the features that I've suggested. Can't immediately find any external links. Oh, there's an external link. So, and as mentioned previously, it's a long, high quality article. So you can see they've made good use of all the features that we've suggested. Now that you have researched your keywords and understood the search intent of the topic, it is time to get writing. No matter what kind of content you are writing, it is important to create structured content that includes your keywords in the major page elements. The page elements you need to pay most attention to are the URL, the page title, the header tags, the body copy, image alt tags, and the meta description. When defining URLs, use only one or two of your keywords, including the primary keyword for the page. So a good URL would be something like product/Jano Blackboard, and that's the Jano Blackboard product. A bad URL would be something which just uses the SKU. You should avoid unnecessary words, for example, the and. Remember that pages should be secure, HTTPS if possible, as Google now uses this as a positive ranking factor. The page title, or also known as the title tag, is one of the most important SEO elements. This is how it appears in the code, title, and then the title, and then it finishes with the title tag here. You should use 60 characters or less, as this ensures that the title will not be truncated in the search results. Don't keyword stuff. Keyword stuffing looks spammy and can negatively affect your ranking. It needs to be relevant to the page and should include your brand. So down here, I've got an example for the magnetic board that should be Jano Magnetic Board - Hello Baby Nursery Shop. The page titles tell visitors and search engines what they can find on the page. They appear in the browser tab and also in the search engine results link. So if we do a search, for example, my consulting site, we search for Vendlab Amazon Consulting, we can see the results here. And that is the page title for the page. So you can see the page title actually either determines the link in the Google search results or heavily influences it. If we actually look at the page itself here, it appears in the browser tab. So it's telling the user and also the search engine what the page is about. We can also look at the URL here. It's got vendlab.com/Amazon Consulting, which is got the major keywords for that page. If we look at the code for this page, you can see, if we look at the title, there you go, that's where in the code the title tag appears. Body content refers to the main text on the page, that is, the content between the headings, namely paragraphs, lists, etc. This text must be well written, engaging, informative, and grammatical. Remember, you should write for the user and not for the search engine. Remember to put your primary and secondary keywords in the first 100 words. This is important as Google puts more weight on terms appearing early on the page. For extra effect, you can also bold the first occurrence of this. Use your primary keyword several times within the text, so long as it reads naturally. Do not overdo it, as Google may penalise keyword stuffing, that is, putting the keyword so many times in the text that it looks unnatural. However, mentioning your target keyword a few times will confirm to Google what the topic your page is about. That includes your header tags, your H1, H2, H3 tags, which form the title and subtitles on the page. Incorporate your primary and secondary keywords in the H1 tag and your secondary and related keywords in the subheadings. Image alt tag contains the textual description of the image. They inform Google and partially cited people using screen readers what the image is about. Enabling Google to index your images correctly is important, as Google now delivers almost as many image-based results as text-based results. The popularity of image search means that consumers may discover your sites through images. You should ensure all your images have alt tag to enable them to do this. Best practice is that alt tags should be descriptive and specific. They should be contextually relevant to the border page content, shorter than 125 characters, and use your keywords as appropriate to the image content. The meta description is an HTML element that contains a summary of the page's content. They appear under the title in the search results. Although they were no longer a ranking factor for search engines, they influence whether or not your search engine result gets clicked. Therefore, writing a compelling meta description for each page is important. So if we return to the result for Vendlab Consulting, the meta description will influence this snippet at the bottom here. It is important both for the title and for the meta description not to make them too long, otherwise it'll be truncated, which is what's happened here. The meta description should be no longer than 160 characters and the title just 60 characters. On the page, the description is here under meta description.